Hi, I'm out here at the Helix Center today where we're welcoming a wonderful delegation from Startup Delta. They're based out of the Netherlands. Welcome, I'm so glad to have you here.
Nice to meet you.
Tell me a little bit about yourself and who you're with and what you're doing here.
My name is Anne-Wil Lucas. I'm from Startup Delta. We're an organization in the Netherlands, as you said, that is striving to improve the startup ecosystem in the Netherlands. We're a public-private funded company. And I'm here to learn about the ecosystem in St. Louis and take back some tips and tricks that would help us to build a stronger ecosystem in the Netherlands.
Wonderful. So tell me a little bit of what you knew of St. Louis and why you came.
Well, I didn't know much about St. Louis, but the Dutch consulate, they said you should really visit St. Louis sometime because they're very much alike the Netherlands. We are also very strong in agriculture and also in life science technologies. So that's the same strength, I think, as St. Louis has.
I think one of the things a lot of people wouldn't know is how much agriculture is in the Netherlands and how much you export.
Yeah. We're the second exporting country in the world, actually, after the United States. But we're very, very tiny. I think it takes about an hour to drive across and 3 hours from north to south, and that's it. So that's really remarkable.
It's incredible that you produce that many crops on that small of an area.
And I think that's why we are so innovative at it, because we have to be innovative if you live with 17 million people on such a small part of land and still have the big agricultural sector as well. So it made us innovative, I think. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of things did you learn today? What will you take back to the Netherlands?
Well, a lot, because I had a lot of conversations
Taking a lot of notes.
today, and I definitely took a lot of notes. But what really struck me was the way the collaboration is between all the parties in St. Louis. There seems to be a really sense of working together to put down a good ecosystem and to stimulate innovation, because the city needs it, and so that's why everybody's working together. And that's something that I think the Dutch can learn from. We are a small country, but we still have about 10 or 12 different clusters and that are all doing their own thing. So I will definitely take that back as something that we have to, we can learn from. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything we could learn from the Netherlands, because you've been doing this so long, figuring out how to farm on small pieces of land and how to make that land as productive as possible.
Well, what we see in the Netherlands is that there's a very strong bond between the agricultural university. We only have one agricultural university, one big one, with the industry. So they've always worked together from I think the 1950s on, like in a cluster. So I think that's where a lot of the innovations came from. So I think that really strong collaboration between the market and the university in the Netherlands, that's something that we can be proud of.
Oh, that's really, really smart.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd want people to know about your visit?
Well, I think there's going to be more visits.
Great, good.
Also from startup companies from St. Louis to the Netherlands to some of the events we have. But we're definitely going to try to get more of the Dutch startups that are in agriculture that want to expand in the United States to consider coming to St. Louis to do it from here, because there's such a strong cluster here. So we're going to definitely work on that the coming time.
Good. Well, we would love to host you again.
Okay, thank you.
Nice to meet you, and thank you for
very
your
much.
time.